Yeah. Right now, we're not at that point right now. We're just looking to like build the relationship now, and really follow your journey as you're building out these AI solutions, so that we have something in our back pocket once we get to that point. Because at the end of the day, as we're raising funds on our end, we want to be able to put this as a line item, as a part of like what we're doing.
AI solutions team will put you in front of some of those members. So like I said, as we continue to drop new projects like this, like I've said with the, who would have thought, like environmental site assessment,
build or implement, have that.
So implement like your version of it.
Oh, I see. Okay, our version of it.
So like you're not going to take what the proprietor.
All right, so just finished up a meeting with an AI service provider based out of San Francisco. And one of the things that, there's a lot of buzz about AI this, AI that. But one of the things that I really wanted to do, and I don't use this as a buzzword type thing, but just something that I would like to check the temperature on, because I understand hype cycles. And right now we're in a hype cycle. So what I wanted to do is just really put my finger on the pulse and really talk to people that are in the middle of where all the AI is moving. And that is in San Francisco, and had a really good conversation with the guy, and just to kind of understand what it takes to move some of our workflows into a more agentic model, and that could be internally with our own team and our own processes, and then externally as we're working with our private equity firm clients, that we can, push the button on that particular mode. Because in the beginning, what we're doing is really just like dialing in on the workflows manually, looking at some automations that help their workflows work better. But at the end of the day, what we're finding, and I spent a lot of time this weekend, is some of the top 1% of private equity firms, what they're doing is they're building these factories inside of their firms that are facilitating all the portfolio companies to move into more agentic workflows. And that is like, that's like herding elephants. So what we're doing is we're working with more smaller size firms that have smaller portfolio companies, small businesses. So that's gonna trickle down at some point. So what we're doing is we're just slowly like dipping our foot in the water, checking the temperature, and making sure we're positioning ourselves so that we are there when our clients need us. So that's what that meeting was about today. Not that many. I have maybe one or two more meetings, but just getting into the ground, just talking to these small business owners, these portfolios. Most of them are off-market deals. Again, this is deep research, and really getting into the human nuances, because that's the only way at this point we're going to get insight. Things are moving so fast when it comes to this AI thing, and just keeping up with it it can be difficult if you don't have the right resources and tools around you to organize everything and really keep your fingers on the pulse. You're going to get left behind really fast. And one of the things that I do, like my primary research, is really call into the belly of the beast that is San Francisco, where all the activities taking place. And then secondary resources I use, like books, magazines, podcasts. But one in particular, and I mentioned it last year, I'm using this magazine, Acquisition Aficionado. And what it does is one of the main magazines that's in the M&A industry that's really making a lot of noise and really taking advantage of the growth curve of all the M&A activity that's going on. And one of the articles I actually show you really quick that I was reading was about AI and where AI becomes a force multiplier on the post-close side of the deal. After the deal is done, you want to look at the companies that you've acquired, the portfolio company, and see where can you multiply the returns on and productivity from these companies. So let me show you really quick what it looks like. Here's the magazine right here. So it's a great, like I said, industry specific magazine. But one of the articles that I was reading that really caught my attention here, let me find it. It was down here, right here, and it talks about AI becoming a acquisition force multiplier when used post close, and breaks down every single area or opportunity where AI can be used. This is the type of insight that if you're not plugged in, you're not going to understand. You're not going to know. So having this insight, from this magazine has been such an advantage in how we're organizing our company, how we're really talking to other portfolio companies, and it's a very sizable magazine. And in a lot of ways, some of the experts in the M&A industry have all are starting to gravitate towards the magazine and offering more insight. So you're going to be hearing more and more about this publication because of the fact that we had just did a sponsorship partnership with them. So it's going to be an amazing collaboration. I said that I was going to share a little bit more about it in last episode, but that was the announcement. The announcement is that we're going to be working with the team here. Len is the publisher. Len Wright. We had really good engagement last week, and now we're here working together. And this is Len right here, and we're really excited about what can come out of this. So stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about the publication and how you can find out more about it. All right, so I'm done for the night. I'm actually heading home right now. It's raining outside, so I'm trying to get out in, and I didn't bring my umbrella. So with that said, if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Don't take it lightly. I said I'm out. Peace.